Hello, everyone. So I'm just going to talk about something, Ria. We have a huge problem with when it comes to comprehension in Nigeria. I know when we were in school, there were things that were taught like implicit and explicit meaning. Like you see, you can read a particular passage and they ask what is implied, and then the explicit one is the one that you see it is boldly already written out there for you. And I think I've done some tweets in the past. I say, well, it's not my business if people decide to not look at and read and comprehend a tweet. They expect you to type as if they're in primary school where you have to break things for them. You're expecting people you're having conversation with, they should use their number 6 now. But of course, it seems as if that number 6 is not very common. So the main issue, why I just say let me even do this video to explain, because I just said writing the tweet, I don't even have time writing, doing a thread for people to even understand. Lagos State government has come out to say that they are going to ensure that rents are being paid monthly, and that the rents have to be paid at the salary level of the tenant. And I'm thinking, I'm like, are you kidding me? Did you build the houses for people? Did you give people? Lagos State can build their houses, fine and good. Go ahead, go and build your houses and do whatever you want to do. I don't get it when people are always coming. Even as far back as 2014, I remember there were people who were like, oh, rents are too high in Abuja. The government should put a cap at it. How is the government putting a cap on what the government is not producing? Let the government build their own houses. They have money. Lagos State gets a lot of money. They can decide that they're going to build 1 million units of houses, right? And do it 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom, and then give it to people at the rate of their salary. But people, individuals, private individuals cannot go in, use their money, hard-earned money, buy things at expensive rate, not at any subsidized rate, build their houses, and then you now come and say that, oh, you're going to now, because you are government, you are going to now make it that people are going to pay monthly. What in countries where people pay monthly, they have a system in place where people don't owe anyhow, where people are bound to pay. Here in Nigeria, even the ones that you are paying yearly, there are people that they will collect their rent, right? They enter your house, they won't pay. You go to court, you spend 3-4 years dragging, the case is dragging, and they know that. Of course, there is a tenant that we follow. That tenant had not paid for, I think, like 3 or 4 years. And the rent then was about 1 point something. So 3 or 4 years, so you can know, you see what that is. That's like, I'm talking of maybe like, I think that like 5-6 years ago. So imagine, put that in dollars and see how much it is. This guy refused, he didn't pay for like how many years? Whether my husband even called him. You know, when the agents were going back, my nana said, you have not paid 3 years. He said, just leave. It's okay. Sometimes we go into difficulties. It's okay for you to just leave that. Just go. The 3 years rent you've not paid, it's okay. He will just let it go, you know. This guy refused to move. I remember one time I went to the house. I met the woman, and I was like, that finally before and I met the woman, like, she had this religious, I'm not going to mention the religious poster on their leg. I say, you're worshiping God. See what you do. You're owing someone, you're not paying. I said to her, oh, if you say there is issue, whatever, we all go through issue, but you cut your coat according to your size, instead of denying or whatever. This guy initially refused to move. Then they now went to court. My husband now got angry. They were in court for like how many days until they don't do that whole drama. But the thing, what I'm trying to drag is that if you now say monthly, where is the judicial system? Where is the legal system that we have to ensure that people actually pay their rent and don't do all sorts of nonsense? Because of course now with the agent, before even somebody gets into the house, the agent I use, they're quite very good. They make sure they check you, your place of work, your everything that you can pay. Not the one that person come and pay one rent, and then you and the person will now be fighting and all of that. So Lagos State now came out that they're going to do. Like, what nonsense is all of this? You know, they just sit down. It's as if they want to pauperize everybody. Any of your business way, whatever, they are looking for ways to go. Government are going after warehouses, carrying people's stock in warehouses and calling it hoarding and sharing it and confiscating it. Government are now going after houses and whatever. Everywhere that they see people have genuinely worked to earn their money, they are all going after it. So I did a post and I say, instead of Lagos State government to be angry at, customs and other institutions, I even mentioned other institutions so that I knew some people will always not be able to use their number 6 to read. They can't think of implicit meaning. If it's not explicit there, they can't see it. And I said another institutions denying government monies. I didn't say denying Lagos government too. I said denying government monies that should belong to government. They want to go after houses people build and demand rent monthly and based on salary of a tenant. And I say EFCC just traced 1.1 billion to a custom officer in Kaduna. I didn't say in Lagos, so I said in Kaduna. Imagine what would have come to government without this corruption. This is the truth. If you see the people, the ones that say what is Lagos State's business with custom, and Aisha doesn't know that Lagos State does not control custom. I'm like, oh Lord have mercy, here we go again. You have to break it down otherwise. So for those that need the breaking down, this is what I mean. Right now our borders are porous, right? A lot of customs are making billions out of the fact that we have a porous borders. So monies that would have come to Nigerian government as a whole, that the whole of the Nigerian government, federal government, and then that will be shared. You know, there's allocation. There's a formula for that allocation. Local, federal government, state government, local government, that would have been shared, and now in individuals' hands. Meanwhile, if they had properly done it, government would have more money that they'll be using to do all the things that they are doing. The monies that they are putting for security to do, and the bribery and the whole thing that are being denied, this is money that should come to government. Although even they in government, they are using the money anyhow, so it's everybody use it. That's what I mean. It's not that custom is under a Lagos State or Lagos. That's why I say custom and other institutions. It's not that custom is the one or Lagos State is the one that will not go. I'm saying government should focus on ensuring that they plug all the corruption ground. We saw I think FBI have just indicted someone that they are charging someone to court for collecting $1.4 million bribe as against to cheat Nigeria out of 1.4, no, it was 2.4 million dollars bribe to cheat Nigeria out of 2.4 billion naira. Can you imagine? Nigeria lost 2.4 billion because somebody wanted a bribe of 2-something million. Imagine that 2.4 billion coming to Nigerian government. The state governments and local government, we have more money that they will share that they can use to work. That is if they want to work. So that is what I mean by this, by the tweet that I did. I'm going to carry this and go and put it on my Twitter handle for them to come and watch and understand. Since they want everything to be broken down for them, the ones that are insulting have insulted. But anyway, you know how it is. We glow. We glow. Even with the insult, even with the hate, even though whatever, we glow. You know, glow. Natural beauty, no makeup. We don't need as it did. So whatever the insult, we dey take and rub body. We dey take and do Vaseline. When you don't insult, finish. Aisha Yusufu, she go still show you where. And if you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. That is it. It's me, Aisha Yusufu, wife of Aliyu, mother of Amira and Aliyah. Yes, so yes. And by the way, my son is going to be 25 years this month. Hey, oh I can't believe I have a 25-year-old son. Anyway, thank you. Bye.